Most anglers think the difference between a great trip and a terrible trip is luck, expensive gear, or a magic lure. But fishery science keeps finding the same pattern. A small group of anglers catch most of the fish. Researchers even measure this gap with real statistics, treating fishing success like an inequality problem. In one study, catch rate had no clear relationship to the number of fish actually in the water. So the real question is not just where the fish are. It is what the best anglers are doing differently. The fish you missed today might actually remember the experience. Long-term studies found that some fish get caught again and again, while others in the same lake are never caught. In heavily pressured areas, larger fish often hang back and let smaller fish feed first. And not all species behave the same. Some learn socially, while others rely more on individual experience. That is why the best anglers often succeed by targeting fish that have not yet learned to be afraid. You may be spooking fish before your lure even hits the water. Fish detect the world with both the inner ear and the lateral line. The biggest problem is usually not talking. It is vibration that transfers directly through the boat. Calm, clear water exposes every clumsy mistake, while wind and waves can hide smaller sounds. The anglers who catch fish in tough, calm conditions move like the water is silent. In clear water, fish may react to you before you ever cast. That makes positioning one of the most important decisions before the first cast. Approach from the wrong side, and the fish may already relocate before the lure enters the strike zone. That is why the first cast into untouched cover is often the most likely to get bit. The most consistent anglers move efficiently and treat approach as part of the presentation. The spot did not change. The water around it did. Water temperature is one of the strongest drivers of fish behavior. As water warms within the right range, fish need more energy and become more willing to chase. On tough days, the fish may only react to a slower, subtler lure placed right in the strike zone. A few degrees can completely change how the same structure fishes. The best anglers are not just more talented. They are more efficient. They use research to reduce uncertainty before the first cast. The goal is to avoid wasting precious time on unproductive water. They also adjust presentations quickly instead of stubbornly forcing one lure all day. That is why consistent success usually looks more like discipline than magic. The biggest bite of the day might only look like a twitch in your line. Many bites happen while the lure is falling, especially with a little slack in the line. The signal may be tiny. A jump, an early stop, or line movement that should not be happening. Consistent anglers are locked onto that moment instead of looking away between casts. A lot of missed fish are not bad luck. They are missed signals.